Welcome back to Character Select, Dave, Savin, Pillars of Eternity. It's fucking raining. I don't like it.
In the game and also in real life.
Wait, is it raining for you?
Yes.
Oh.
Or at least it was thundering. I don't actually know if it's raining.
Fair. I wish it was raining. Rain and snow are my two favorite things. Weathers. Everything else.
I'd like them more if I didn't have a dog door and a dog that liked to abuse them.
Hey,
there's really just nothing like sitting around minding your own business and then suddenly being tackled by a wet husky.
Yeah, but you love her.
Oh, God, I do.
How do you do?
Hello, and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you! Tenfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfrith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back at work in the kitchen. So what would you like? I'd like a room, please. Hot damn. That's a lot of XP. We're fucking rich, so... Is Resolve or Perception and Mechanics better, do you think?
I'd go for Perception for you right now. Also, go back to the kitchen and see your friend Dwarf.
Friend Dwarf,
For
I
surely
have come.
he will reward you richly.
Ah, it's you, my savior. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Savory pie. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels.
Because in this game, not only can you craft weapons and enchantments and scrolls, you can craft food.
Duke's own beef loaf, pearlwood chicken, a savory pie gives you plus 10 max endurance, plus 1 might, plus 1 perception for basically 2.5 minutes.
It's pretty good.
The Rautawi sweet pie, stew, pearlwood chicken, oil, milk, egg. Dragon meat, that damn... God, why is it only for 2.5 minutes? Apparently we have the fastest digestion tracks in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, moving on.
I really wish they had done that as part of the resting mechanic instead of...
like Pathfinder Kingmaker did?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I always thought that was a really cool touch.
Yes. It's not something that works in every game, but in Pathfinder Kingmaker... You absolutely 127% get to choose what your characters eat for dinner when you go camping, and it's awesome.
And they even have their own favorite meals, too.
Yes. And then you choose who's, like, on sentry duty and all that stuff. It's a really cool, like...
It's very D&D.
Yeah, you can't just click the camp button. You have to click the camp button and then figure out how you're camping today. Hey, Nanton. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Hail, traveler.
Can we help you? Do you know this woman, Nanton? Yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned her about the bear. Glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you wanted? I want to know what really happened in that bear cave, Nanton. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. What would make you suggest such a thing? Why did you do it? He was your friend. My friend. He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. Nanton, wait. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. Nanton, we met and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. We've some coin saved up. You could have it if you'll only let us go.
Does wife beating equal murder?
I mean, no, nothing equals murder. Murder is never the solution, everybody. But at the same time, what's done is done. Is it worth punishing them further? Like, they're gonna have to live with that guilt for the rest of their lives, you know?
They don't seem particularly guilty.
Yeah, it kind of sneaks up on you. And if this is a place with reincarnation and souls passing through whatever, then that's going to taint their soul, and it's not going to help them down the road either. So, honestly, I don't need your coin. Get out of my sight. Yes, we will. Thank you. Thank you for your compassion. Let's go, Nunton. We have a long way ahead of us.
Hey there.
Plus, the guy's dead.
Now steal all their shit.
Well, yeah, clearly. A book. Nobody cared. Money!
I feel bad for the people who have to write all the fucking books and codex entries for games.
No, I read those. When I'm playing on my own, I absolutely read them. I love the Mass Effect Codex. The Mass Effect Codex is awesome. But
I don't.
We are playing a game for the benefit of an audience, and therefore... Is it worth going to the smithery?
Not yet. Also, you don't have enough money to afford anything good.
Right. Enough to get a room at the inn for a night. Not enough to buy ye old +5 Holy Crusader Karsomir.
Correct. And boy, does that smith actually have a bunch of magical weapons and shit just hanging around.
He wouldn't be a very good smith if he didn't.
And I suppose not in a high magic setting. Where are you going?
South.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Magron's Fork.
Alright. Now we get to meet a real character.
I know who you're talking about. This
But
is not who you're
first,
talking about.
Doggos need aggressively petted.
What? What the? Fucking rude.
He gave you a hug. What a good boy.
Oh, God.
Ow. He's kicking your ass.
I don't know why he decided to disengage from Adair.
Because you were way squishier.
I think that's what Tyler was complaining about, is that you can get a tank character, but the enemy can just be like, yeah, fuck that, I'm gonna go fucking attack this guy. And there's not much you can do to prevent it except, you know, maybe knock him down. Ooh.
Saw you in the flames.
Sorry? Squatting at the base of this statue is an incredibly ugly man, with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and a scraggly beard. He's sweating, as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. And then out of nowhere there is the hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
I'm going to study the man. The sudden weaving flames from the statue of Magron cast more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. While his hands are thick and calloused, they bear no burn or scorch marks. The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it is some trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, though the sheen on his brow is still present as if he's burning up from within. The staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns. and there is a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. As you study it deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eyes, like water catching the light weaving across the statue. Whatever power was bled from the staff, it doesn't make it, or the wielder, any less dangerous. You look up to see the man watching you studying the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorless smile. Strange choice of company. Stone seems a cold comfort. The man smiles slightly at your words, then nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, though the road holds little else. Until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a Watcher? I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place.
This guy's like crazy, right?
He's pretty special.
We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in the flames?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit, but it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Sir, flames are the very definition of catching.
Don't try logic here. That's not how that works.
It makes me wonder what the pox is, because it sounds like all he needs to do is like drink water and he'd be fine, but
I mean, it's probably just chicken pox.
Maybe. If your stone mistress there allows it, then come on.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
Durance is kind of a weirdo. He's a priest.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Of Magron. Is it Magron or Magron?
Magron.
Magron. Okay.
Yeah, the goddess of trials.
So let's level him up. So, he's already got athletics, so we could give him lore. Because why not? And then I don't know how priests work, so help me out here.
All right. So right now he's basically naked and using a quarterstaff, so that's a terrible combination for him. Once per encounter, he can basically do a channel divinity to daze people in a huge AoE.
Okay.
And then he has daily spells like a wizard.
Okay.
Interdiction. Oh yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. That's the huge AoE daze, and then he has once per encounter already a little heal that also hurts undead.
Ooh. Interdiction sounds good. Inspired Flame is...
Basically just burns people in a... I believe it's a small AoE. Yeah.
He can use an arquebus.
He can.
Awesome.
Magrin's clerics. In fact, he replaced, in the promotional material, a female cleric of Magrin who basically kicked it with plate armor and a big fucking gun.
That's awesome. Give him a little more athletics there. Alright. So our party continues to grow. Let's adjust this. Nope, we're good.
So, I would recommend popping your inventory open and fixing Durance's shit. Because this is not how he needs to be if he wants to live.
Boop.
Yeah, so you can kit him up for melee, but he's never going to be good at it. I'd recommend giving him a wand.
Should I give him leather armor then?
His default robes are fine. They give him extra health.
Yeah.
But just, yeah,
Whoop.
switch.
I made him naked.
I mean, if that's how you want. Had to be. So yeah, I'd get that staff off of him. It's not good.
Well, he has a rod.
Yeah, he has a rod, so switch to that for ranged, and then if he needs to go into melee, give him a... I think daggers give you a bonus to deflection in this. Or no, that's accurate. Which one does, then?
Nothing.
Yeah, regardless, something in his shield to keep him from just getting gibbed. Yeah, there you go.
We'll keep him staff on him, though, just so he's ready to fight if he needs to. Because, for the record, his staff is...
It's a really good staff.
It's a really good staff. It does a lot of damage, and it also does burn damage. And it's also longer than most staves. Staves.
Unfortunately, it's just on a cleric, and he does not last long in close combat. Also, don't forget to turn his AI on so he auto-attacks.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, there is a bunch of other stuff that can happen on this map, but we're just going to keep walking on the road. Hey, dear.
Fair enough. Oh, dear.
Wait, I don't want to go south. I want to go east. No, wait, do I?
South is Anslogs.
Do we want to go there first?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Alright. Hello, Egdrang and Tilly. The two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Good day to you.
If you're here to fish, as we were a stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The Dwarven woman points to the southeast. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. Terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. Ugh, it was awful. What are you two doing out here? Fishing, of course. Except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. We were looking the tide pools over and thought we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Got the fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here, or go hungry. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it, whatever the cause. Might be we can find something in these tide pools, and then we're headed straight home. Said there are a lot of shipwrecks here? All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. Think we'll look further up the coast next time. Good tidings to you. Wait, did you hear that?
Yeah?
Zorips! Destroy them!
Oh no!
Oh, she died? Holy crap. Was not expecting. Sorry, dude, I tried. You didn't seem too broken up. Loot the bodies. Thanks.
Yeah?
Well, the love of your life died, so I guess he's gonna go home.
Yeah,
Presumably.
time to go home and tie a rope to the ceiling beams.
God, that's dark. Not inaccurate, but Jesus.
Payday.
God, everything in this game just has like 50 HP in combat.
Yeah, so little hit points that you can't
Sure.
build up your psychic points.
Not quite what I was going for there, but alright. Several days' journey. It's time to carry ways with my new companion from New Hamar. Pity we did not see the compass together, but perhaps he will have as grand a time in Gihren's grasp. I have given him my gloves for safekeeping, for I will hardly need them in such fine weather. Then he died. Hello. Oh. Okay. I thought it was going to be more Zarips. Hi.
It is a Zarop.
You find yourself facing a towering Aumaua. Aumaua?
Aumaua.
Aumaua woman. Her skin is the warm gold brown of a dying sunset, with pale, fish-white patches at throat and hands. Wavy red-brown hair, pulled into tight braids around a stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull, flows down over her broad shoulders.
Well met, friend.
She regards you calmly, evidently unsurprised to find you here at the edge of her camp by the water. Have you come from medicines or craftworks, or to share the fire? Ofra sent me. She says you know some way to ensure that her child is not a hollowborn. Ah, more of Lord Raedric's frightened flock. She nods slowly. You are kind to come all this way. Poor Alfra must be beside herself. Imagine she gave you something for payment. So this response is specifically because I have a benevolent reputation, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I was stoic or cruel or something else, this would be a different conversation. Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. There is a Zaurip tribe in the northeast led by one of their priests. Tana was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Zaurip lets out a rattling squeak, head drooping. One day I will have to go for supplies, and I will come back to find my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? She shakes her head. You rid me of this nuisance, and I will do what I can for Alfra. And throw in something for you, too. Alright, I'll be back when it's done. Good, good. You'll find them easily enough, I think. Good luck.
Little kobold friend.
Little kobold friend. Just reminds me of Deacon.
Except he can't talk because he has a big fat muzzle.
It's true.
Bonk.
I guess I should do something, right?
Nah, I think you got it.
Yeah, but why take the chance?
Yeah?
This seems like a good place to go into a cave. Ugh. Back stiffening up, getting all tense. Oh, Myconids. Oh no, they saw me. It's also a
Well, time to charge blindly
Oh my
in.
god, it's a dank spore.
It's so dank.
The dankest spore. Oh my god. There's too many options. Help.
Interdiction.
I can't. He's got to get closer.
Well, yeah, but it's a giant AoE.
He's
Bonk.
still got to get closer.
What?
Oh wow, they knocked down.
Yeah, look at those giant heads. They're like battering rams.
Do that again, please.
I want to second wind your PC.
That was not who I wanted it to do.
Not my best moment.
No, I'm dead. Okay, shit. God, these things have so much life. Barbs of condemnation, decreasing the deflection.
You might want to drop a... Actually, your Divine Radiance might be the thing to do here.
Holy Radiance?
Or Holy Radiance, yeah.
Burning any vessels and regenerating an amount of...
It's an AoE heal. Since Ed's also going to be beat up.
That didn't work out as well as we were hoping, but I'll take it. Everybody.
No.
So the red is...
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire, and then the gold is what it's gonna hit?
Yeah, the red area is friendly fire and enemies hit, and the gold is just enemies hit. Or sorry, yeah, is just enemies hit. So if you back Alf up a little bit, he'll only hit friends. Or
But
enemies,
I mean,
rather.
Durance likes the fire.
I mean, look, if you want to set Durance on fire, that's your business.
He might get dead
Yeah.
anyway.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
Whoosh.
I fear we have lost the angry one. Such an appropriate
it's accurate.
response. Jesus.
You guys really don't like fire.
This thing isn't doing the job. Let's have it out! This thing isn't doing the job.
Okay. He needs to swap to this weapon.
Yes.
Because this thing isn't doing the job.
Sure.
Okay.
Time for big choppies.
Well, before that, everybody gets all of their endurance back. Save the game. Wrenched shoulder, great. Wrenched shoulder, great. Alright. You go in and kick some ass. I need you to corrosive the shit out of it.
Have him barbed, or, not barbs, the, second level one in the same slot.
Divine
Divine
Mark.
There you go. Does burn damage.
I don't think blinding it's gonna help, so just attack for now. I'm gonna hold off until I've got amplified thrust. Hey look, amplified thrust.
That's it!
Boom!
Ow.
I think that did
Well, you got him.
30. No, he hit for 33 and 22, and my attack didn't even get to him.
Oh yeah, it was
Hey
Ed's making a crit. Nice.
Hey,
You got the dankest of spores.
Meat.
Meat.
It's probably fine to eat. It's only in a fucking fungal cave. They smell earthy and wet. A warbow. Alright. Wonder if that's any better.
It does a lot more damage, but it is slower, I believe.
So this
Yeah,
is
worse.
fast and the other one's average, so I'll take it. If it helps me build up more side points
You
per
must gather
strike.
your party before venturing forth.
Did that really just say that?
Yeah.
Fuck you, game.
Alright, time to go murder some kobolds.
Sure, why not? Come along, puppers.
Good old trusty black hound.
That's a big fucking skull. What the hell died here?
Dragon. That's why the kobolds are here.
Uh-oh. Ow. My fucking...
I think if you scout around here, there's something in one of its eyes.
Yep.
Oh.
A turquoise, and a note that says, from Fulvano's travels, met a helpful deerwood woman named the Guild of Vale. She was an invaluable guide during my time in that sorry village. Parted ways in the wilds known as Magran's Fork, but I gave her my amulet so that she might remember me fondly. Perhaps I'll return to these lands someday as well. Is that like the Volo
Yes.
dude? Ooh.
Does even more damage.
But it's slow.
But it's slow. But it's fine.
How is it that so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? The people of the Deerwood call this pitiable lagoon a sight to see. All I've experienced is misfortune. Thought to explore the cavern by the waters, only to discover some spoilings. I went to see the vaunted compass and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood. And at last I made to inspect the dragon skulls nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little Zaurips. Return to the Gilded Vale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the Zaurips do not appear to have fought. Okay, he dead.
Dead.
Boop. Cool. Now I am crossbow woman. A true musketeer. Okay, hello.
Oh. No, you're not a musketeer yet. But soon.
Ah, damn it. Get knocked over. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that generated so many psi points.
Yeah?
Vessel flesh. Delicious. Hey, what's up, buddy?
It's an enemy spellcaster for, I think, the first time.
Hey there.
Oh, nice oppies, dude.
I forgot that he has no spells. Boom. All done. So he had a Zaurip quarterstaff, which sucks. But he did have some Adra, which is nice. And there's a little thing that we can loot right here. With a scroll of prayer against fear, potion of minor regeneration, and some jasper. Nice. I wonder if there's anything else here. Probably not, but you know.
Always good to check.
Doesn't look like it. Alright.
Nope.
Alright, so let's go over here in fast mode. And then go over here, because I don't want to risk running into more of those ghouls when I'm not prepared.
Well met, friend.
Is it done? Am I rid of the interminable squawking of the Zaurips? Scree? No, Tana, I do not mind yours. They're all dead. Good. I'm tired of their feeble attempts to surprise us. Here, she hands you 3 files. For your trouble. And now we can get underway with my part of the bargain. I will get started on the mixture, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creature in the caves here. Spores. Sporelings, they call them. It's useful material. I need one for the mixture. You are welcome to any others you may find. I have some spores here. So you do. Excellent. Give one here and I'll add it to the cauldron. This should not take long.
No, my dank spores.
Only some of the dank spores. The mixture is ready. Take this to Alfra. Tell her to drink it before bed as it induces sleep. She should find herself more energetic in the mornings. Tell her to eat more fish and cheese. The potion will sustain a healthy appetite. Grant her strength. She's a rather frail woman from what I remember of her. Wait, I thought this was a cure. I can tend to ailments of the body. I cannot cure an affliction of the soul. Certainly not one inflicted by the gods. I've explained many times. People will believe what they want. So let her believe. Perhaps that will help. Faith is a powerful thing. In the meantime, she will feel much improved, and if her child should not be claimed by the legacy, then it will be born healthy. That I promise. I mean, it's snake oil, but it's like good snake oil.
It's not like she was promising anything else.
Right, like if you say that your medicine cures like headaches, and somebody comes up to you and says, I absolutely need a medicine that's going to cure my high blood pressure. and you say, what I've got is good for headaches, and somebody else says, it helped with my blood pressure, that's on them. If you're saying that your solution is only good for one thing, and there's somebody else is saying it's good for everything, you can't control that. I have done what I can as promised. Tell Alpha I wish her well.
Level.
Got another one. Nice. Lore mechanics. All right, so we've got another spell that we can get.
I think Psycho-Vampiric Shield might be a good idea for you.
Yeah, that's probably a good one. So Biting Whip grants a bonus to damage.
I don't think you necessarily need that.
Draining Whip gives us more focus. That's gonna be good.
That's probably good for you since you don't tend to generate a whole lot.
Yeah, ciphers are normally intended to be in melee, but...
Yeah, or at least have a lot of damage if you're doing ranged.
Yeah. Well, I've got this crossbow now. That should help.
Yeah, it has been helping. You got up to like 30 points at one in that ghoul fight.
I didn't even notice because I was killing it, so with just pushing it over. Get on the ground. No, get on the ground!
Yeah, Eddar's stop resisting power is quite fun.
Look at our green circles move across. For anybody that's wondering, the maximum party size is 6.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going
And I don't think we can reach that until after Cade Nua.
Correct.
Unless we hire an adventurer.
Nah, that sounds dumb.
What? But you could put Savin in the game and then get me killed.
As funny as that would be. You were away for some time. I was worried you wouldn't return. I was away for like 20 hours. Is that it? Have you bought it? What did Ranga say? Yes, I have it. Here it is. You really did it. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I don't know what I would have done without you. Now my baby will be safe. I can't thank you enough. Wait, you should know something about that potion. What do you mean? It doesn't do what you think. Ranga says it'll make you feel better, but that's it. But everyone said... I should have known. I've been so stupid. How could I think... I'm sorry. I wasted your time. You don't know that your child will meet the same fate. Perhaps it is best left to chance. No. I got to see the ocean. Wasn't too bad. You don't know that your child will meet the same fate. Perhaps this is best left to chance. You're right. I shouldn't turn to such methods. There may still be another way. I won't take the potion, but thank you all the same for acquiring it for me. Here, take this. You can keep what remains of Ranga's payment too. And take this as well. It was Haythort's. Hawthort's. I've been holding on to it, but I think it'll do you more good. I suppose all I can do now is pray. Perhaps the gods will be kind. Spoiler alert.
Levels.
No, the gods will not be kind. Hey, Durance, put on a cloak. Now you've got robes and a cloak. You're fucking styling.
Yeah, that's the word I would use for Durance.
Lore and a little more athletics. You know what? Let's give him some mechanics.
There's really not any reason to, considering you have mechanics.
True. What should we give him for his next spell? Mirrored Image?
I would go with Curse of Blackened Sight, personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, blinding people is pretty good. Bonus first level spell, or Blast. Doing a modest amount of damage.
You could also give him, like, Weapon Focus Noble, which will give him some more accuracy.
He does not have Weapon Focus Noble.
Or was it... we already took it?
I think we did.
Mayhaps.
Arcane Veil is dramatically boosting his deflection, so it's a mage shield. Grimoire Slam, to smash an enemy with a Grimoire energized with spiritual energy. Doesn't he already have that? No, that's a different one.
It's like that, but it's a melee hit that throws people away from him.
Gotcha. Or Blast, which does 6 to 10 crush damage, 5 damage resistance bypass. That's not very much
That just
damage.
increases his auto attacks with his rods.
Or
in his case, I think it's a scepter.
we give him another bonus level 1 spell. which isn't bad.
Fine. It's a good choice.
Hmm.
Boring but practical.
Boring but practical. Athletics. Survival. Bonus knockdown. Wary defender in defender mode, granting a bonus to fortitude, reflexes, and will. Or boosts his hardiness, increasing the rate of his or her constant recovery.
Have we given him a weapon focus yet?
No.
I think Ruffian is...
Nope. Is it knight? There it is.
No, it would be adventurer for the...
For the Morning Star?
Is this a Morning Star? I thought it was a flail.
I'm pretty sure that's a Morning Star. Well, hold on.
Morning Stars... Yeah, you can just look. Because flails have the spinny head and Morning Stars are fixed.
That is a flail.
Yeah, flail. So if you want to invest in this, this is a way to do it.
And you can always increase the enchantments on things, right? Like, they're never just on their own.
Plus, you can always switch them to S-Stocks and pole axes later on.
Nice.
S-Stocks are fun.
Isn't an S-Stock just a sword? Like a two-handed rapier?
Yeah, basically it's a two-handed thrusting sword. Yeah, that's fine. You should probably give him 1 point of survival, just to have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Empowered interdiction, plus 10 accuracy. Painful interdiction, weakened for 11 seconds. Accuracy plus 15 versus fortitude. Brilliant radiance. Does
Not worth.
burn damage. Inspired flame. No, we already saw that one. Aggrandizing radiance. Massively reduces the healing it gives, but it gives big bonuses to stats for 12.5 seconds. Or inspiring radiance, which gives plus 10 accuracy to anybody that's affected by it.
Or a bonus first level spell.
Which, again, nice. I think I'm going to go with the Inspiring Radiance, because having that accuracy would be really helpful against certain battles. Just being,
Makes sense to me.
Just being like, hey, this guy is really hard to hit. Boom! Now he's not. Well, he's less hard to hit. Alright, next time on Character Select, we will make our way to Caed Nua, because that is our next destination. There's really not that much else to do here. There's these two
There's
are
loads of stuff to do, but
Yeah.
me.
none of it's really important. These two are just, we keep getting more information once we get to Caed Nua. And then the Old Watcher is go to Caed Nua. So, you know. There is also a cyclopedia, which tells us all kinds of things, but whatever. Notes. We can make our own notes. Yay!
How dare you?
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. It's Savin!
I suck, apparently.
Yay!
Aww.